What's up, everybody? Welcome to part 2 of my greatest fantasy players ranking series. Next up is the second baseman. Today I've got 3 guys that I really feel killed it and gave you elite fantasy production. Now let's not postpone the video any further and get into it.
And here we go.
Coming up first to kick off the list is a guy in short supply. A guy who's no stranger to controversy and who very well could be a future Hall of Famer, Jose Altuve. Altuve took the league by storm when he made his big league debut way back in 2011. Since then, he's won 6 Silver Slugger awards, been an All-Star 8 times, and won an MVP back in 2017. Now, what makes Jose Altuve a second base fantasy god? Well, here's his averages from 2014 to 2018, which I'll say were arguably his best seasons. From 2014 to 2018, Altuve hit .331, an on-base of .384, a .489 slugging, giving him an OPS of .873 with an OPS plus at .141. That's just incredible for a second baseman. I can't even believe those numbers. Those are just purely video game numbers. Did I also mention he was an absolute demon on the base paths? From 2012 to 2017, he averaged 37 stolen bases. And that's what I feel makes him a standout. He literally can do everything. Hit for average, hit for power, and steal close to 40 bags a year. He may not even be slowing down much going into his age 33-34 season in 2024. Altuve is definitely worthy of being a god-tier fantasy second baseman all time. This next second base legend and fantasy king not only got me into baseball, he made it look freaking cool. The man that originally invented the bat flip, it's none other than my favorite player of all time, Bret Boone. Bret Boone, aka Booney, was originally drafted by the Seattle Mariners back in the early 90s. Known more for his glove with teams like the Padres and the Braves, Boone signed a new deal with Seattle and came back in 2001. This is when he officially broke out and put up numbers that I just can't even fathom. In 2001, he had a career year, posting a .331 batting average, a .372 on base, a .578 slugging, giving him an ungodly .950 OPS and an OPS plus of .153. That's just absolutely unheard of coming from the second base position. That year in 2001, he also set an American League record for home runs with 37 big flies. And then, of course, all 37 came with epic backflips like this. Not only was he a fantasy king at second, he made it look cool. The dude just had a swagger, and I credit him with giving me the love of the game. With 6 total seasons putting up 20 home runs or more and driving in 100 runs in 3 years makes him more than worthy of being on my all-time fantasy list. Dude, you were just a freaking legend. The final second baseman of today's video was a Bronx Bomber who had a sweet swing and posted monstrous numbers throughout his career. He played mostly for the Yankees and my Seattle Mariners. Robinson Cano was a guy you wanted on your fantasy team in the late 2010s. From 2009 to 2016, between the Yankees and Seattle Mariners, Cano averaged 27 home runs, 97 RBIs, and 95 runs scored. He had elite hit for average, hit for power. He did absolutely everything you wanted from him. So that's it, guys. This concludes my all-time greatest fantasy second baseman video. Thanks for watching, guys. Which second baseman do you think would be the greatest fantasy player of all time? Who did I snub from the list? Anyways, guys, I'll see you in my next video for my all-time fantasy third base team. See ya!